Right, so today's lesson, beginner's guitar lesson, handful of chords. We'll look at an E minor, A, D, G and C. 5 chords in total with a straightforward starter's rhythm. If you're wanting to get that first song under your belt, stick with me for this video. And of course, if you want the jam track and the paperwork to go along with it, click the link below and that'll take you to my site where you can get the whole thing included in this video, which will help you get this from beginning to end. Okay, that's all that over with. Let's dive right in. Right, okay, let me talk you through the chords. Okay, so we have E minor, we have A, we have D, we have G. That's going to be around section 1 and 2. We're going to look at the intro and the verse and the bridge, and then section 2 is going to be, section 3 is going to be your chorus. So this is section 1 and 2, okay? Now what you want to do with your E minor and your A, to start with, I play my E minor with my first and my second finger. It's preference. You can go with second and third. I move that about sometimes depending on what the sequence is, but as a rule I tend to go with my first two. Okay, now your rhythm that you're looking for, rhythm I use all the time. So we're looking at down, down, up, down, down. Now I want you to try that on the E minor and the A with me. So if we count as in, E minor and A after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That keeps going. So try and keep that going with me. That'd be your verse. We the people fight for our existence. Keeps going. Don't claim to be perfect, but we're free. Couple more. Dream our dreams alone, no resistance. Then one more time. Drop to D, then up to G, across to E minor, down to A. So that's your intro and your verse and your bridge all as one, and then that'll take you to your chorus. So your sequence, when we start, E minor to A. Also, when you play the song, there's this little part at the beginning that goes C, 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 then G, G, G. Then it goes into that sequence of E minor and A. When I'm teaching my students online, I tend to leave that so it sets us up to be able to come in onto the E minor. It's really hard to sort of start the song with the track. So, but just so you know, it's C and G. Again, full sheet on my site below. Click the link below, take you to that. Go and have a look. Now, if we do E minor and A, that repeats until we get to the bridge, which was then D chord, maintaining that rhythm as well, then to G, then to E minor, then to A. And what I like about that is sort of circles, bottom to top, across, and then down, okay? So, once we have that of course then takes us to our chorus. So, if we just try that one more time, so from the E minor, and I'll do it from where the verse is, okay? So, from the line, we the people. So, after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we the people fight for our existence. And again, don't claim to be perfect, but we're free. And again, dream our dreams alone, no resistance. One more time. Fading like the stars we wish to be. Now to the bridge. D. G. All I just said. E minor. Oh my God, woke up. And then to A. And make sure that you're keeping that rhythm consistent of that down, down, up, up, down, down. So that is the first couple of sections, section 1 and section 2. What we're now going to do is we're now going to go to the section 3, which is our chorus. Okay, so we've got the first couple of parts down. Now the chorus, I'll play it through. So you got G, D, A, but then E minor, D. Okay, so the rhythm isn't full bar here. We are hitting a couple of down strikes on the G, little by little, and then 2 strikes on the D, and then 2 strikes on an A. So G, D, A, and then E minor, D. So that's once and once, okay? So that would go little by little, gave you everything you ever dreamed of. Goes again, little by little, the wheels of your life have slowly fallen off. Again, little by little, you have to give it all in all your life. Now this fourth one is slightly different. It goes G, D, C, G, A. So that one is different. You go G, D, C, G, and A. Okay, so it's like 4 parts. The first 3 are the same, but the fourth one is different, bringing in that C chord, or introducing the C comes in there. Okay, now G, D, A, E minor, D. That's your first part, and then G, D, C, G, A. If I'm going too quick, I'm going to slow it down now, and we're going to try the whole chorus together. So I'm going to count us in, and please, at home, just play along with me. Don't forget, if you're struggling, you can pause it. So don't think, oh no, this is too much for me. You can get this down if you're just starting out on the guitar. And if you're not a beginner, it's still a nice song to play to get into your locker. If you're going to open mics or jamming, this is a good one to sort of give you a bit of confidence to go and try, because it's not too taxing. Okay, so after 4, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little by little, give you everything you ever dreamed of. Again, little by little, wheels of your life have slowly fallen off. Little by little, have to give it all and all your life, all the time. C, G, and to A. Now at that point, it would then go back into verse. Typical song like this, it would go usually has a pattern: intro, then you have your verse, bridge, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus. Usually an instrumental, and then a chorus twice to end. That's how a typical song might go like this. And again, I keep banging on about it, but you can have the whole sheet linked below. And if you're here, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Getting close to 900 subscribers, so thank you. And again, hit me a comment below with what you're looking at, or if you've got any questions, just hit the comments. YouTube does like that. Okay, so 5 chords: E minor, A. You've also got D, G, and C with that distinctive rhythm of down, down, up, up, down, down. Okay, so what I'd say is go away with that. Try and get it from beginning to end. In my experience of teaching for a number of years, when you start out on the guitar, people get into this habit of learning a few chords, putting a few things together, but getting into a habit of not being able to play a song from beginning to end. And I would strongly advise that you try and get into the habit of playing things from start to finish. It structures you more, it tailors you more, it disciplines you more. What you don't want to do is have 10, 15, 20 little bits of stuff and none of it's finished, because you don't really get anywhere. You just know a bit of this, a bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Try and discipline yourself and go, right, I'm going to play this from beginning to end, and I promise you it'll really help you and be more of a tailored and structured guitar player. Don't forget to have fun with it as well. That's what it's about, this. Don't forget to enjoy it, okay? Have fun with that, enjoy it. See you again soon for another lesson, and thank you. See you soon.